Well, home prices have skyrocketed since the start of the pandemic. We've talked about it a ton, especially here in the Sunshine State. According to a report from Zillow, 4 of the 6 markets where values have jumped the most in that time are in the state of Florida.
So Tampa is up 89%, followed by Miami, Jacksonville, and Orlando, with values up more than 72%. All new at 5:30, News 6 anchor Justin Warmoth is here to break down how we got here. Justin?
Well, Lisa, a lot of this has to do with our growing population and the low supply of housing. That's why you're seeing new homes being developed all over Central Florida. Still, though, buying a home today is more expensive than ever, especially with those higher interest rates. And one expert told me communities need to be designed smarter to make them more accessible. We spoke with town architect Mark Jones at the newest community he's designed, Oakland Park, just outside Winter Garden. He has watched the housing market fluctuate here over the last 30 years as our population has boomed.
There's a cost to this growth, right? You know, whether it's higher property taxes for those of us here, whether it's a tax on the infrastructure, the lack of affordable housing, you know, obviously is one of the number one pieces of how do we solve that with this growth and this increase of property values.
This is a common sight all throughout Central Florida. Home builders buying up land, trying to satisfy the seemingly unquenchable thirst to build new homes. We know the demand is there. We know how many people are moving here each and every day, but in many ways, the affordability is slipping away. In fact, Florida just surpassed New York as the second most valuable U.S. housing market in the entire country.
It's a supply and demand piece. And then when you look at who is moving, you know, the baby boomer generation, the wealthiest generation, it's no surprise. And then when you put on top of that, you know, the higher interest rates, people staying in place in their existing homes currently and lowering that pool, it certainly is a means to inflate that price.
Home prices really started to surge during the pandemic with lower interest rates, and it's priced a lot of people out of the market. For example, when this home sold in 2019, it went for $480,000. Today, it's listed for $1 million. Another factor leading to our skyrocketing home values, the low supply. After the Great Recession, new home construction significantly slowed, leading to a housing deficit. But that gap is starting to close as a steady flow of new homes hit the market.
How do we solve this problem, whether it's affordability or whether it's infrastructure that we've got to deal with? It's really thinking about how to solve that problem without just going out and overdeveloping to just accommodate the masses, you know, coming in.
Jones and his firm also behind the popular Central Florida neighborhoods of Baldwin Park and Celebration, so he understands what it takes to make a new development successful.
If we plan more in compact ways, in reality, we can create more accessible open space for everybody, and being public versus private is a huge piece. So a development coming in, as long as it has those factors of good planning principles that creates diversity, but also creates the open space and the accessibility of that open space, you know, it can work.
Now, what about higher interest rates? Well, they have curbed some of the buying frenzy that we saw during the pandemic, but they haven't had a ton of impact on home prices. And that has a lot to do, according to experts, with folks just sitting on their low interest rate, not wanting to put their house on the market. They see their values go way up, but they go, listen, I'm gonna have to downsize with today's interest rate, so why would I sell my house?
You have to buy a new house that's way more expensive, and you trade in your 3% rate for 7.5%, 8%.
But you know, it's amazing because the demand doesn't seem to be going down. Whatever they build, people seem to buy, even at twice the price than it was just 5 years ago.
And especially in what would be considered a starter home price range, which is way higher than what it used to be before the pandemic. But you're seeing homes filled with people wanting to buy it. It's still a very competitive process when they're in a certain range despite the higher interest rates. And just imagine when those rates go down probably next year, what that will do to the frenzy.
Well, you have to worry about all the people buying right now as the prices are so high.
Yeah,
I
it's
hope
tough out there.
Works out. All right, Justin Warmoth, thank you so much.